My name is Michael Lemus, and I'm the founder of Scholars of Color. Scholars of Color began in the summer of 2019, so we're actually nearing 3 years this summer here in 2022. So Scholars of Color is an inclusive platform that really aims to amplify the voices of people of color. It also really aims to create a community, a network where people can go ahead and join forces, have conversations, and really get to know each other across various industries and celebrate the fact that we're all people of color coming together to help each other out and making sure that we're heard. What inspired Scholars of Color really feels personal to me because for myself as a first generation college graduate, I didn't grow up with many resources. My parents didn't get a chance to go ahead and pursue an education really beyond, even middle school for my mom and even beyond high school for my dad. And so it was really an opportunity for me to show that there can be that type of representation in general. So growing up, I saw a lack of representation of people like myself in a variety of different spaces. And as I continued to pursue my education, getting my bachelor's degree, getting my master's degree, it was always so shocking and disheartening to see how low of a percentage it comes to when we're actually looking at the numbers of how many people actually enter education in different workforces, how low the percentage of people of color is in those industries, in those institutions. And so for me, as someone that really identifies as an advocate and as a community builder, I felt like it was important for me to go ahead and create something that not only celebrates the voices of people of color, but really brings us together to form a network. Because I think that if we come together, we're that much stronger. There are listservs, there are communities, there's platforms out there that are really centered on maybe one particular workforce area. I didn't see one that really brought together all of the different spaces, whether it be education, law, art, whatever that may be. I didn't see one that really had it all together. So that's the reason why I decided, well, why not go ahead and start it myself? And that's how it all began. Since 2019, this platform and this community has really grown exponentially. It really started off with very humble beginnings. We first started reaching out to just a couple of people, seeing who even would take a bite, who would actually be interested in being part of the program. That started off with the first 5, then it went to the first 10 profiles of each individual, and then it really picked up from there, so much so that I felt like I can't handle this all by myself. And I started to actually bring on interns, first off to go ahead and revamp the website where you can actually see all the individuals and their profiles, but then we really started to develop a whole social media brand where we were going and posting a really developed brand for the Scholars of Color platform and these individuals to celebrate them not only on the website, but also on social media. So we brought in a graphic designer, we brought in a community outreach intern, as well as someone that really focuses on the operations of handling the website, making sure that folks are also being contacted regularly and that we're discussing our outreach opportunities. And at this point, the platform is really a team effort.
It's just very nice to see us being highlighted, people of color, and in a platform that looks so legit, if I may say so myself. It's very nice. There's a lot of thought that goes into it, and it's very intentional and very motivating.
I do see it growing to a point where we can host events in person, because our webinar was great and you could feel the energy. And I was like, this is just like over the internet. I can't imagine. I cannot wait. I'm like, let's collect these personal days because I'm going to cash them in. Like, I know it's going to happen. I can already feel it. And I'm like, to the point where I find like venues are reopening and I'm like, what is a good middle point for all of us? Like, that's where my mind is going.
So I definitely see this space continuing to grow, and really what I want to go ahead and manifest and put out into the world is that this space not only becomes a nonprofit and one that really impacts a variety of different people in an ongoing basis, but also that we're all over the place, that we're in media spaces, that we're regularly getting interviewed by different networks, that we're out on social media. People automatically, when they think of Scholars of Color, they think of our platform, they know to follow us, to engage with us. So I think about it just really becoming that much bigger, and for folks to really understand the fact that it can really make a true change that can come in the forms of future webinars